Welcome to Celebrating Senior Shutterbugs. This is the David Handschuh interview. In the previous episode, David shared with us what it's like being a photographer in New York City. In this episode, we will hear David's firsthand experience of Hurricane Sandy in 2012 and the coronavirus in 2020. Could you tell us the Hurricane Sandy story, and could you tell us that?
Any normal person would have stayed in the Dominican Republic, but with one of the biggest stories of the century heading right towards New York City. I was in the Dominican Republic covering a story, found out that flights out of the DR back to New York City were ending that day. Airlines were pulling their flights from all around the world, so they didn't have to fly right into the storm. Went over the airline counter with my passport, $100 bill in the passport, and said, "Do you have any room on this last flight from Dominican Republic back to New York?" Miraculously, a center seat at the back of the aircraft opened up, and I was heading back. The reporter who I was with stayed in the Dominican Republic for 2 weeks. He got paid the same amount of money, sat in the sun, and I went back, got soaking wet, and covered a hurricane.
How did photography change during COVID? What was that like? What was your experience during COVID?
So while some people had the luxury or the opportunity, move out of town, move into isolation, never leave their house, photographers, photojournalists put themselves at risk every day to tell the story of what was happening. Yes, we wore masks. Yes, we took precautions, but we also got exposed to a terrible pandemic, like many other people. A photographer named Anthony Causey from the New York Post died as a result of COVID. I'm sure that there were others. Every day, photojournalists put their life on the line, not just COVID, whether it's the wildfires in California or whether it's September 11th at the World Trade Center. There's a human being behind the camera who is putting their physical safety and putting their emotional well-being at risk.
Thank you, David, for sharing your stories with us. In the next episode, we'll hear more about David's travel and nature moments. Stay tuned here on Celebrating Senior Shutterbugs.